All right, so I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of the Westin Bora Bora resort today in the French Polynesia. This is me walking into the check-in upon arrival. We had a 7-hour delayed flight that day. It is a little bit tough sometimes getting from those small airports over to Bora Bora, and then you got to take a quick boat over, but I wouldn't worry about that if I was you. So this is the lobby. They treat you very well in here. You get treated like a king or queen the whole time you're at this resort. They have these towels that were scented, this delicious organic juice upon arrival. And now I will walk you guys through the majority of the resort in full. So once again, this is now the daytime, same entryway that we were just going up during the nighttime a moment ago. Come up here and see some views momentarily. As you can see, it's very jungle-esque, very Polynesian, which you'll see more with the wood carvings momentarily. And wait till you see the colors of the water in the sunshine in a few minutes. It's a little overcast during this video, but there will be other clips that really highlight the colors of the water, which is just mind-blowing. And here we have some beautiful Polynesian-style wood carvings that I thought were very interesting. Water refill stations kind of throughout the resort. Umbrellas for if it rains. Once again, the Bonvoy branded lobby. Very nice. Great staff. Some lush landscaping in between the lobby and the concierge area to my right. Walk on over to the concierge area here so you guys can see what that's all about. Nice pond. Another large Polynesian style statue that I thought was pretty intriguing. It's very cool. And as you can see, even on an overcast day, the colors of the turquoise aqua water is still otherworldly and unbelievable. And it's even better when the sun is directly above. Now to your left right here, you have the concierge where you can book excursions, get help with your flight, make an appointment to visit the Turtle Eco Center, things of that nature. And yes, there is an eco center where they're nursing and helping injured and sick turtles and things like that. Now to the left here, you have the Oa Bar, I believe it was called, and they have some crafts they do in there occasionally. My fiance did a shell jewelry like weaving class, which was pretty cool. There's the sign for the bar. Great views, as always, throughout the whole resort. Now we're circling back around to the edge of the end of the lobby and going to go through the entire resort. And in the distance there, kind of beneath the clouds a little bit, you have Mount Otemanu, which is a beautiful sight and view, and varies in its look throughout the day depending on the fog, the clouds, and the lighting. Some more Polynesian statues. This is Vara. This is the beach restaurant that is partially on the sand. There's a small indoor area, or mid-size indoor area, and then I think the more coveted option when the weather's good is to eat on the sand with your feet all over the sand. It's pretty cool. Did that multiple times during my stay. Nice curved palm trees. The boat dock, where you would arrive at or leave from. That's over to the left right there. Great lush greenery everywhere and palm trees throughout the property to contrast the blue waters and complement them. There's the boat dock. And now we will walk the sand momentarily with more views of Mount Otemanu. And in this video, you don't really see the level that the colors of the water can get to, but even on an overcast day, it's still absolutely stunning here. One of the coolest properties I've ever seen. And yeah, the water is just crystal clear, as you can see. You can just see right through it, straight to the bottom. Incredible. That's me, enjoying my vacation. Walking the whitish sand. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And now we'll continue on down the beach of the resort so I can show you more of the property and more of the amenities. So as we head on over this way, we are soon going to walk by the pool area on our right with the Tapanier restaurant on our left, which is where you would have your breakfast buffet on a daily basis, which I will show you in a few minutes. Nice gardening everywhere, of course. And now you have the infinity pool area, which is very cool. You have like a couple cabana style rooms that are free of charge, just first come, first serve. You got the chairs in the water, and you got the tables in the water for the swim up bar where you can drink or eat. Complimentary sunscreen and aloe. This is where you would order on either side, from the pool or from the land, for the snacks and drinks at the pool. Great environment, especially on a sunny day. It gets really popping here. So now we will continue on down and see a couple more cabanas here, actually. And now over here on our left, we have this lagoon area, or lake area, whatever you want to call it. This is where you can do snorkeling and things like that. And then back in the beach area, you can do paddle boarding, jet skiing, all sorts of stuff. And as you can see, people are riding bikes around. That's available. I actually did the snorkeling in the lagoon. It was pretty cool. It wasn't super clear for every spot, but like near the bridge walkway area under that, you could see a ton of fish where there was more like reef underneath. I'll just walk through these beach chairs so I can show you guys some more of the area. I cannot remember the name of this specific bar off the top of my head, but this is one of the beachside bars. I think they just redid the wood on that while I was there because it was closed the first day. But you can sit on those swings, have a cocktail, things of that nature. Got these cool little enclosed or semi-enclosed chair spaces. Volleyball area. Then we have some of the paddleboard equipment and things like that. It looks like a little canoe or kayak there. Jet skis. And now this is the infinity pool where I said, as I said, you can grab food, drinks, whatever you need and eat in the water. It's pretty cool. I was actually surprised you could eat. I didn't know you could do that, like in the pool. It's real nice. Great nachos, by the way. They're phenomenal. That's me enjoying myself. And now here I will rapidly walk you through the room. This is the outdoor going in. You use the bracelet to get in. This is the room, nice and large, very high vaulted ceilings, fan, nice artwork, nice big bed, the see-through view of the water. 2 chairs outside, nice dining table outside if you need it. And you can literally just jump right off your balcony or bungalow right into the water, as I do right here. And it's one of the coolest things you'll ever do on a vacation, in my opinion. I did this probably 100 times while I was there, just jump right off the bungalow into the ocean. And you can see clearly under there, almost all the way to the bottom. We're getting fish underneath. Apparently sometimes turtles go underneath the bungalows, I was told. And it's a great time. It's a really, really great time. Highly, highly recommend this resort. It doesn't get much better than this. And as you can see there, you have the large poles that hold up the bungalow going down to the bottom of the ocean there. I'm not sure how many feet deep. It's got to be probably 15 or 20. Now here we have the breakfast buffet at the Tapanier restaurant, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. There was numerous options, very high quality, very good buffet, very indulgent. All sorts of health forward options as well, like cold pressed juices, all sorts of fruit salad, vegetables, and tons of meats and all sorts of stuff. It was incredible. You'll see by the end of this, my plate's probably going to be loaded. And this comes in handy too, so you can save a few bucks and be very well fed throughout your stay. And one thing I will say is, if you're not from these islands and you're used to like New York City or something like that, where you can get food at like 3 a.m, don't expect that out here, because after sunset, like a couple hours after sunset, like you're probably not going to be finding food so easily. So definitely plan to make sure you're accommodated and comfortable with your food. I don't remember the hours on the room service. It could have been a little later. I didn't do any in-room dining except for when I was just about to head to the airport leaving. And this is my fiance and I cheersing in paradise, enjoying the views, the colors of the water. And this is the prior day where it wasn't so overcast. You can see the water is just beautiful turquoise, beautiful blue. We were given a complimentary bottle of champagne for being Marriott Bonvoy Platinum, which was a great arrival gift. We actually didn't have it till the second or third day. I can't even remember, but it was awesome. They really, really treat you like royalty here. It's hard to go home after being at this place, even for 2 or 3 days. A true escape from reality in paradise. Cheers. That's my fiance blowing the kiss. Shout out to her for helping plan a lot of this trip and having great ideas where to go.